In Henry Ford's quote, I quote, "Quality means doing it right when no one is looking," unquote. Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to everyone present in the room. Welcome to the second edition of India's Food Safety Conclave. I'm Jyotsna, your host for today. Thank you for joining us. Through this conclave, we aim to shed light on food safety culture and how to tackle complex problems in the food industry. We have a packed, yet gripping and intriguing schedule covering the latest trends and the role of technology involved in the food sector. And the focus is on the key theme of the event, connecting India for safer food. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you are experienced and knowledgeable in your profession. Today, we have a tremendous opportunity to mix and mingle with our fellow delegates from across the country. We are so glad this year that we are joined by over 125 delegates from across the country. And on behalf of India Food Safety Conclave and Food Safety Works, I wish each of you a pleasant and fruitful day. Food safety culture is a critical aspect of any food business. The major contributors to the body of knowledge on food safety are regulatory bodies, academia, management system standards, and above all, food safety professionals. To create awareness around these pillars, Food Safety Works had envisioned the India Food Safety Conclave in 2023 to be a one-of-its-kind event. And this year, India Food Safety Conclave 2024 is bigger, bolder, and better. Therefore, on behalf of the organizing community, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to all those who are present in this, taking part in the event. We'll start with the traditional lighting of the oil lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, may we invite our dignitaries to please proceed to the lamp to commence the auspicious occasion with divine blessings and the light for assuring positive energy. Let's start by inviting our chief guest, Mr. Dinesh Kunju Rao, Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Karnataka. He will be joining us later. Yeah. Next up, we have Shri Dipenderjit Singh Sachdeva, CEO and Executive Director, WeiKFiELD Foods Private Limited. I'd also like to invite Ms. Sarika Agarwal, co-convener of India Food Safety Conclave, founder and managing director at Food Safety Works. We would also like to invite the mentors for the program, Dr. Lalita R. Gowda, retired Chief Scientist, CSIR, CFTRI, Mysore. Dr. Mridul Salgame, former member of Key Expert Groups, FSSAI. Dr. Shashikant Kunigal, ex-corporate quality head, Britannia. Mr. Srinivas KR, Vice President and Head of Quality Assurance at Metro Cash and Carry India Private Limited. And we have Mr. Ramesh Agarwal, India Food Safety Conclave, CEO at Food Safety Works. Thank you. We would like to request everyone on the dais to start the lighting of lamp. I'd like to invite Shri Dipenderjit Singh Sachdeva, Ms. Sarika Agarwal to take their seats. I'd now like to introduce Ms. Sarika Agarwal, convener, India Food Safety Conclave, founder and managing director at Food Safety Works. She is an extraordinary individual who combines determination, resourcefulness, and a passion for problem solving. With an unwavering commitment to making a difference, Ms. Sarika Agarwal possesses an innate ability to identify root causes and address them with unparalleled efficiency. With her undivided attention and zeal, she has taken Food Safety Works to the next level. She believes action is essential and results matter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Sarika Agarwal to the dais. A round of applause, please. Over to you.
So, welcome all. Waiting for our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Dinesh Gunduraoji, so he's going to join us very soon. Mr. Depinderjit Sachdeva, respected mentors of India Food Safety Conclave, speakers, delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of Food Safety Works, it is my distinct honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to each one of you gathered here today for the second edition of India Food Safety Conclave. This event stands as a testament to our continued and collective commitment towards ensuring the highest standards of food safety and security in our communities and beyond. In a period of dynamic global challenges and advances in food production and delivery, the importance of food safety measures cannot be emphasized enough. The conclave was therefore envisioned to provide an exclusive platform for industry executives, policymakers, researchers, and practitioners to gather, exchange insights, and chart a course together for future action. In the 2024 edition, we bring you pertinent segments for the industry covering sessions on food safety culture, testing, validation and verification, and technology for food safety. We are honored to have distinguished speakers and experts among us who have graciously agreed to share their expertise and experiences. Their contributions will add great value towards achieving our shared goal of ensuring safe and nutritious food to all. The day is packed with engaging discussions, knowledge sharing, insightful research and presentations, and tremendous networking opportunities that can help enhance our understanding and also provide a direction for strengthening and protecting public health and encouraging sustainable practices throughout the food chain. We also have an awards segment to acknowledge and honor food safety culture champions. To all our esteemed guests and participants, I encourage you actively participate, exchange ideas, and forge meaningful partnerships that transcend borders and disciplines. Together, let us harness the power of collaboration and innovation to address the challenges of today and build a safer, healthier future through enhanced food safety practices. As Food Safety Works, we are committed to working with food businesses to help them build a food safety culture through people, product, and processes. We work with every element of the food supply chain to ensure that the requirements of food safety are addressed everywhere. Here is a quick video of what we do. Through this conclave, we are trying to bring the topic of food safety to the center stage to get the due importance. We hope we will be able to build on this over the years to come. Once again, a heartfelt welcome to each one of you. Thank you for joining us at this important conclave. Let us embark on this journey of learning and collaboration with enthusiasm and determination. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your thoughtful words. We'd like to request Mr. Ramesh Agarwal to honor our keynote speaker, Shri Dipenderjit Singh Sachdeva, CEO and Executive Director of WeiKFiELD Foods Private Limited. I'd like now to introduce Shri Dipenderjit Singh Sachdeva, CEO and Executive Director, WeiKFiELD Foods Private Limited. He has 33 years of experience in consumer products and services across both multinational and Indian companies, including WeiKFiELD Foods, Wonderla Holidays, and 3M India. As the current CEO at WeiKFiELD Foods, his focus lies on expanding the company's research and fostering innovation to address emerging consumer trends. Previously, his leadership as CEO at Wonderla Holidays led the company to become the #1 ranked destination on TripAdvisor for 3 consecutive years. His impressive track record also includes establishing Scotch Brite as a leading brand at 3M India through a consumer-centric approach to the diet. Now, I'd like to invite him to the stage to enlighten us with his few words. Over to you, sir.
No, that's sure I'll use it. On 5th January 2024, Alaskan Airlines Flight 1282 took off from Portland, California. 20 minutes into the flight and climbing halfway to a cruising altitude of 16,000 feet, an entire portion of the door plug was blown away. This was the 3rd incidence of the 737 MAX model, where the other 2 were fatal incidences that had killed 346 people. Boeing, the largest aircraft manufacturer, was in deep trouble and had its image really tarnished. Imagine the ripple effect. Shattered trusts, grounded dreams, and lives forever altered as a result of this incident. In the food industry, the stakes are even higher. We don't deal with metals and rivets, but the very foundation of human well-being, the food that nourishes families and fuels communities. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. I don't claim to be an expert at food safety, yet my 3 decades of deeply working in the consumer sector, and particularly in food, afford me a distinct insight. Today, my aim is to shift towards examining food safety from the commercial standpoint of view. It is essential to recognize that for any initiative to be embraced on a large scale, it must be underpinned with a solid business rationale. Drawing from extensive research experience at the helm of food enterprises, I've identified the fundamental recipe for success, which includes the synergy of meticulously crafted processes with a robust organizational ethos powered by apt individuals. And here I would like to underline robust organizational ethos and apt individuals are a must for the success. These components form the very essence of any enterprise. In this dialogue, I'm eager to dwell into how foundational elements can be harnessed to foster a robust culture of safety. WeiKFiELD Foods, the organization I have the privilege of leading, boasts a 67-year heritage, thriving on niche, specialized market segments. Remarkably, for 60 of those years, it has not allocated a single rupee towards marketing. Our sustained success and longevity are built upon the unshakable foundation of consumer trust. A trust that has been honored with every product experience, ensuring absolute customer satisfaction. A trust is the cornerstone of the existence and hallmark of our brand's integrity. How did we do it? I shall share with you later in my talk. But it boils down to the two critical elements that I mentioned, which is the management culture and the team of people driving it. Circling back to the Boeing incident, remember the iconic Boeing slogan, "If it isn't Boeing, I aren't going." If it isn't Boeing, I aren't going. That was the slogan they used to popularize air travel. Today, not sure how many of us will share this unwavering confidence. Dig deeper into what led Boeing, an industry leader, since 1916 to this point. It seems a crucial shift occurred. Safety became a bargaining chip for market dominance. In the past, Boeing was revered as an engineering powerhouse that delivered quality and profit. Over the past 2 decades, with the intensifying competition, the narrative changed. Speed triumphed thoroughness. Speed triumphed thoroughness, and the core principle was morphed into making money, not necessarily the best aircrafts. This all stemmed from the misguided belief that cutting corners saved money. The harsh reality, they sacrifice safety for short-term gains, ultimately eroding the very foundation of trust that consumers and airlines placed on them. The erosion of trust is far greater cost than any perceived savings from shortcuts. It's a stark case study of how a company's very foundation can crumble when both culture and its people are compromised. The current CEO, Dave Cullihan, faces a monumental task of restoring Boeing to a pinnacle of excellence and regaining the trust, not just of its public, but internally as well. Remember, safety is just not a department or a checklist. It is a core value, a mindset that permeates every facet of the organization. Moving on, a few weeks ago, there was a big food safety issue in the international markets related to 2 leading Indian companies. This incident raised quality concern of all spices exports from India. And also doubts were cast on the entire food industry on the safety practices. India is a global spice powerhouse, accounting for 12% of global trade, with exports of over $4 billion to nearly 200 countries. And with another staggering 10 billion domestic sales, making it the world's largest consumer of spices. The issue relating to ETO treatment may be a minor element, but the erring companies had turned a blind eye towards it. And this had tarnished the image of the entire country globally. As a food company, a systematic approach on safety is required to be implemented across the entire food chain continuum, from farm to fork, ensuring that the safety element is never compromised. And it is not a one-time event. It's a rigor and diligence which is required every single time. The safety is top of mind of any consumer, and he or she will not accept any compromise. Today, the consumer will walk away for even an iota of doubt is there on the safety aspect. So how did we do it at WeiKFiELD? Just to share my experience. Not to say that WeiKFiELD has reached perfection, but steps that we have taken has helped us to keep the very important element of trust on the brand. We meticulously select our suppliers, conducting regular audits and stringent quality control on every single ingredient. Safety is not a one-way street. At WeiKFiELD, we just don't trust, we verify. Vendor visits are our cornerstone, fostering strong partnership while ensuring their practices mirror ours. We don't operate on blind faith. We rigorously test and confirm the integrity of their processes. These visits are more than a formality. They are the backbone of due diligence, guaranteeing our high standards permeate every aspect of the supply chain. And when it comes to deviation, the policy is very clear, zero tolerance. Any exception requires rigorous scrutiny and an executive committee approval. Another very strong process that has been implemented is listening to the consumer, as this is the most valuable feedback mechanism. It is how we learn, improve, and adapt. Our customers are a compass guiding us towards excellence. These systems and processes at WeiKFiELD have been created to ensure that every safety precaution is taken, every hygiene is upheld, and every innovation implemented as we weave a safety net of practices and procedures. In summary, safety is not an additionality, but a feature of operation. In this dynamic world, the food industry is at crossroads, where innovation meets tradition, where the rapid pace of technological advancements must be balanced with time-honored practices of quality and sustainability. We are not just producers, we are pioneers, leading the change where a single lapse can have a cascading effect. Another very important learning I would like to share with the audience is a bad system will beat a good person every time. A bad system will beat a good person every time. So the first step is to build a framework of robust operating systems, procedures, and design systems that are foolproof, and then continuously train people running the same. This will turn good intentions into great outcomes. This conclave is a testament of a collective commitment. Here we have the opportunity to share best practices, learn from each other's experiences, and forge a path towards a future where food safety is just not an aspiration, but a guaranteed reality. Today, let us engage in open discussion, explore cutting-edge technologies, and collaboratively address the challenges that remain. Let's leverage the power of collaboration to create a food system so robust, so transparent, that every consumer can have a complete confidence in the food they choose. In closing, let us remember that the food safety is not a destination but a journey of continuous improvement, learning, and adaptation. A journey we undertake together with a shared vision of healthier, safer world. We are united by a common purpose to uphold the sanctity of food safety. I urge each one of us to reflect on the role we play in upholding these values. We are the guardians of public health, the stewards of trust, and the architects of the system that ensure the integrity of every meal served. Let us be the vanguards of a culture that prioritizes safety above all, ensuring that the legacy that we leave behind is not just one of success, but of integrity, trust, and an unwavering commitment to the well-being of our consumers. Remember an old adage, trust arrives on foot and leaves on a horseback. Our reputation is hard-earned but easily lost. Let us vow never gamble this trust for any amount of monetary gain. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience and looking forward to a very interesting day to learn from the experts and also contribute the business aspect that I am looking for on today's agenda. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your sincere and kind words. I think it's time for a well-deserved hot cup of tea/coffee while we connect with our fellow delegates. It's being served at the foyer next to the lobby section. Delegates are requested to gather back within 15 minutes to take the event forward. I would also like to request you to visit the stalls and connect with the fellow delegates. Let's reconvene at 10:45, 10:50. Thank you. Oh shit, I forgot that. Round of applause.